Okay, students, we are going to begin our 3D modeling unit, and we'll be doing this pretty much for the remainder of the semester. And the first program we're going to be using is going to be Sketchup for Schools, and it is on our Chromebooks. I'll show you how to get there, but before we can do any of that, we need to get to our Gmail. So could you open your Gmail? And once we're in there, we're going to go to our waffle. I call this the waffle up here. Right up here, you should be able to see where I'm circling. And we're going to click on the waffle and we're going to go to our drive. Now, once we're in our drive, we're going to go over here to New, and we're going to make a new folder. And we are going to call the new folder capital D, capital M for design and modeling, then a space, and Google Sketchup. And then you'll hit create. I'm not going to hit create because I already have a Google Sketchup folder, so I'm just going to hit cancel. You'll hit create. And now we have a folder that we can put our stuff in. So now we need to learn how to get to SketchUp for Schools. And it's actually Google SketchUp for Schools. And this is the only way you should be going to get on SketchUp for Schools. And don't go and try and search on Google for where it would be, okay? Because it'll take you to different sites that are going to get you all confused. It's not going to save your stuff where it should. So make sure that you are going to go this way that I'm going to show you to get to SketchUp for Schools. So we're still going to go in our drive. So you'll have to go to your drive, and then you're going to go to New. And now this time, instead of making a folder, we're going to go down to where it says More. And then we're going to go down to SketchUp for Schools. And we'll click on that. And you may be asked to sign in using Google. I'm not sure. It doesn't ask me that now because I've been using SketchUp for a long time here. So it's just bringing me to this screen. And what you saw before, that image that was turning back and forth, that may happen on yours. And it may not open all the way up. And if that's the case, then we're going to have to send a ticket in to have your Chromebook fixed. So now we get to this screen. And this is a little different than how it was last year, but we should be able to get and navigate around the same way. So now that I'm on this screen, I'm going to go up here by where it says Untitled, and to the left of that are 3 lines. And I'm going to click on those 3 lines, and I'm going to go to New. And now it brings me to this screen. Now, this is a little different than what you might see in some of the videos that I've got made from last year, but they're still works the same way. It's just what you will see is instead of this young lady here, you'll see like a gentleman that'll be looking like a cowboy kind of in a way. And I used to call him Yahoo. So we aren't going to see Yahoo. We are seeing this woman here, and I'm going to call her Mildred. Okay, so we're going to get rid of Mildred, and to do that, we just need to click on her, and you can hit your backspace, or you can right click and say delete. Let me see what it does here. I can go right click and just erase. So now we're on the screen, and what we have are a bunch of different tools over here. This is the select tool, and you'll notice anytime that we hover over something, it tells us what it is. And so that is our palette of different tools that we can use. And I'm just kind of skipping around, but we're going to just make a real simple shape here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go here to this. It's called the rectangle tool, and it can be changed. I could make circles, I could make different polygons. There's a variety of things I could do, but I want to just make a rectangle. So I'm going to go ahead, and you can see that I have a pencil now. And with this pencil, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the origin. And I'm going to click one time and start dragging. And we're going to drag out, and we're just going to click. And now what I want you to notice is that down here, this is the size of this rectangle that I just drew. It's 6 feet 2, almost 6 feet 3 inches wide. So this is like 6 feet 3 inches this direction, and it's 5 feet 9 inches this direction. That's big. That's a big, big rectangle, much bigger than what we'll be using when we're making our different shapes. But for just to teach us how to use our different tools, now what I'm going to do is go up here onto my tool palette, and I'm going to select push-pull. And we're going to go here to this push-pull, and I'm just going to click on this surface, and now I'm going to start pulling it up. And once I click, that's going to give me a certain size. Now, you can see that I made this 5 feet 5 inches high. If I wanted to, I could change that and entered by typing just 9, then hit enter. Now it's 9 inches high. Okay, so I can designate how big I want certain things. Okay, and that's as far as I'm going to take you for now. We are not going to save this. So what you can do is go to your 3 lines up here, and you can just go to New again and hit Don't Save. And that's how we get back to start a new drawing. All right, see ya.